Okay, so still in the jacket keep. Went off to the sides here, went through stuff, found a key to open this door. I have a feeling that they'll probably didn't need it. Who knows? Oh, the torque, magic torque.
Supposing this volcano blows, what are the odds any of us but Gone survives it?
It'll be fine.
I can see the fury burning in her eyes.
When the warlord spots you, his shoulders stiffen and he reaches for the mace strapped to his back.
Kith, how is it you have come to be here? Nay, it is of little matter.
You're so much bigger than everybody else. I'm not here to fight you. You don't have time for this. I need to get to Aethys quickly. I'm not here to fight you.
Your words hold no weight, Kith. Rathun decide their own battles.
His words boom from behind his helm without falter, yet he does not strike. With a raised hand, he signals his warriors to wait. I have no quarrel with you, Banther. I'm here only to speak to Aethys. There's no reason for us to fight when we can be of aid each other. When we can be of aid to each other. So, diplomacy. Intellect. Is your pride worth more than the lives of your warriors? Can you afford to lose any more right now? There's no reason for us to fight. There's a aid to each other instead. He scrubs a hand over the front of his helm, apparently weighing your words.
I concede to your point. For the time being. Aethys deserves death, not words. The Defiler God has brought war to Ashen Moor in revenge against Margaret and her Rathun.
The warlord regards you hotly, a fire sweat dripping down his back. His surrounding warriors clang their weapons against their chests or the floor, clamoring for blood.
What is your relation to Aethys, if not to act with him against Margaret?
Wrath wills that I intervene with Aethys. That bastard crossed me, and I'm going to make him pay for it. Couldn't care less if Aethys snuffs out every one of you. I need only to discern his aim within the dead fire. That's very cool. My motives are mine to know and mine alone. It's still a part of my soul. I need it back. I've come to ask him for his intentions about within the dead fire. Wills I intervene with Aethys.
Mere Kith are seldom agents of such a powerful deity. If you have no plans to defend the Defiler God, then we've no quarrel with you, Kith. We are prepared to assault Aethys at the base of the moor.
Or gestures to the shrine of Magrin behind him.
The shrine will lower us to the sacred Ardra pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself.
Let me through. I'll speak to Aethys and convince him to leave this place. Oh, honesty.
Even if I believed you, I cannot do such a thing.
He shakes his head, his eyes burn, fiercely intent.
We guard the sacred depths of the moor. None may freely enter. Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the talk of Bethacton.
He shoves his shoulders back with pride. Hey, guess what I have?
Our High Priestess. The Brenthis is the talk's rightful bearer, but she has yet to return to the keep.
I found your Brenthis. She's dead.
Then it is as I feared, and as I felt. Her flames have been extinguished. I do not share the Brenthis' ability to commune with Margaret, but I must believe the goddess would will us to fight. We must make a final stand.
I have the torque.
I heard shouts of your triumph preceding you. It would seem you are unparalleled among your kind. And mine. What became of the Ancient? Jorda Fairless? Triumph will be nigh impossible without her.
What makes you think something happened to her?
Her face beat red. Shodi chokes, pounding on her chest as she struggles for air.
Oh, who needs some old lizard anyway?
Or the warlord tilts his head as if considering the true meaning of your companion's reaction. Growing distrustful, he tightens the grip on his mace.
You will answer me, Kith, without trickery or lies.
Glowers impatient. The dragon is dead.
Impossible! A flame as bright as the Ancients cannot be so easily extinguished.
Bluff plus metaphysics. Bluff. I killed her.
I was a fool for trusting you! Have you any fathom of the doom you have wrought us? You shall explain, or forthwith perish on the end of my mace!
She was never going to help you. Her loyalty was a sham. The beast killed the Brenthis and your warriors. I avenged them.
The Ancients attacked them?
Flames rise from the simmering lines in his skin as the warlord takes a deep breath.
The dragon could be fierce and unrelenting indeed, but I trusted the Brenthis' power would command the beast.
You were wrong.
How disturbing and unfortunate. She would have been a mighty ally against Aethys.
She wasn't that tough.
We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either's strength.
He shakes his head, the motion grave.
If this is to be our last stand, we must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. Lest Margaret forsake us for our failures. You've earned the right to Fire Shrine with the talk of the Other Flame, but we cannot join you as yet in facing the Defiler.
See what the fury burning in her eyes, and what a hateful goddess. Magra. So. Massive chains hold the weight of the shrine's conveyable platform. This is going to go well. You stand before the shrine of Magra, goddess of flame and war. Lifting your eyes, fiery motes begin to streak across your vision as you stare into the imposing cast of her likeness. For the span of a single breath, everything falls eerily silent. The Rathrin begin behind you fade away. Flames to either side of you flicker higher, dancing without sound. But the heat is real, licking at your skin. Then metal groans as Magran's statue bends her head to you in greeting.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties.
Her words flow like lava from her lips, like the trails that burble hotly from her eyes.
Even now, Aethys gains strength from the spire. What progress have you to report?
Not a priest of Magran. The Rathrum were preparing a final assault against Aethys. I haven't yet spoken with Aethys. Preparing a final assault.
Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence they came.
She leans forward, the copper of her corded arms gleaming from the blustering flames. She tugs the sword free from her plinth, and the entire shrine shudders with heat.
Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Aethys. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your mortal form.
Do you not care about the Rathrum at all? I need more time to reach Aethys.
I can give you only the moments more it takes me to fully fire the depths of this maw. After that, I will not stay the assault. Even for you. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
See, the gods are douchebags. She inclines her head once more in a stalwart farewell. An avatar of the goddess flashes over the imposing statue before you. As the image fades, her absence leaves the shrine cold and deathly silent. Interact with the shrine again. Or not. Oh, there we go. Okay, a statue of Magran towers above you. Bloodied and battle-ready, the goddess clutches both sword and shield. At the base of the statue, a rectangular, iron-slatted altar rests between two unlit braziers. Place it. Examine the altar. The slatted top of the altar has been hammered silver water smooth, except for a single circular groove, notched deep into the center of the slab. Charred bits of metal, leather, and bones are piled in the interior of the circular groove. There remains a proof offering of prior offerings to the goddess. Place the torch on the altar. The braziers on either side of the altar flare to life, red-hot flames shooting high before settling into a steadier, softer burn within the bowls. Bowls, same difference. Lava eddies beneath the iron grating in the floor. Between the soles of your feet, while the statue herself seems to wake, metal groaning, gasping as the shrine moves. lost an item. A statue of Magrin towers above you, eyes flaming, fists gripping her instruments of war. At the base of the statue, a rectangular iron-slatted altar rests between two blazing braziers. In the center of the altar, the torque of Bithaken brightly burns, an offering to Magrin. Examine the altar. Wedged into the circular groove, the torque of Bithaken blazes with arcane power. Grasping the torque now would surely sear through both armor and skin. Descend into the Ashen Maw. With the squeal of metal against metal, the entire floor drops, a stomach lurching 5 feet. Chains clang like the toll of a bell as they catch, pounding against the time-worn gears. Then the shrine begins steadily lowering into the maw. As the shrine cranks lower into the maw, Aethys's colossal androcarved dome, neck, and shoulders slowly emerge into view. This is close. The god rises up like a mountain, larger than you've ever remembered having seen him. Energy vibrates from his massive body, and a cacophony of mutterings and shouts from the souls whirling within it slams into you, nearly knocking you from your feet. Now we get to talk to another statue? Oh?
Do we tap him on the shoulder? I don't want to startle him.
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the power of my god.
It's a statue. Well, she wasn't with us when we saw it the first time, right? As in when he wasn't animated. He was still stuck in the ground. Hey, jerk. How's it going?
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most.
Statues can be nice to look at. Not when they're looking back at you like this.
Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Aethys.
Oh my god. You're really, this can't.
I see you, Shodi. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under quite unpleasant circumstances.
This is really happening, right? Gon, your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me. How do I save more lost souls than I can carry in one lifetime?
Face bright red, sweat beading her brow. Shodi stumbles precariously closer to the edge. Lantern rattling, she catches herself. A mere moment before she would have toppled over.
Good job, Shodi.
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission, but I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear for the lost souls of this world. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far?
Because I'm cool. I don't know. Whatever the reason, I'm still standing. It's in my soul, and it always has been. Greatness is my birthright. Each of us simply does the best we can. My trials have made me who I am. I've had enough of this. I followed you into this damn volcano to get some questions answered. Good fortune and good people have carried me the whole way. I'd be nothing without them.
As would we all. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher?
Why are you such a big douchebag?
That we have. And I got a request. Down here. God, look how full my lantern is. I've been harvesting day and night for you, my god.
Lantern rattling.
No.
Sickle gripped so tight her knuckles are white. She waves her arms over her head as she shouts.
My dear Shodi, I do not mean to diminish your presence here. But this is a question that the Watcher needs to answer. He alone was tasked with pursuing me. The gods have placed him in this fire. It is only right that we speak together now.
I need to know why you've come back. Can you atone for all the damage you've done? Give me back the soul you took from me.
When I am finished here, you may have it back. Though you may find the process not painful, but traumatic nonetheless.
Oh, nice.
But you have come here for other answers. Why I have returned, where I am going. Am I answering to you, or to Berith?
I need to know. Gods fear you have something catastrophic in mind. After all you've done, I think every creature that lives and breathes on Aora needs to know.
And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, that's a lot. Magrin is prepared to take drastic measures to stop you.
Margarin fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time, there is no power on Aora or in all of hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you, give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others.
What are you going to do? Says the one who's killed thousands of walking from the Deerwood to the Deadfire. I'll find a way to stop you. I'm not here to stop you, I'm here for answers. What are you going to do?
Force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that.
Be more specific. What are you trying to do?
I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are, not what we pretend to be.
Shodi gasps sharply, for once too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are wild, with too much white showing, when she glances from Aethys to you.
Whatever you're doing, there's gotta be a better way.
When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves, how we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told.
That's so. What are you doing this time that won't make any difference? Why is it so important that mortals know that the gods came from the Gwythans? And even your words could be corrupted by the leaden key and hand occult.
It is what we have tasked them with for thousands of years. Even their clumsiest attempts to cloud the truth can be easily accepted by those who want desperately to believe it. And so have the gods, with their help, maintained this illusion for hundreds of generations. But even a beautiful illusion is still a lie, obfuscating reality even as it points to a transcendent truth. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life.
Villager?
When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
More destruction. You're tearing the whole world apart because you can't make peace among yourselves.
Adair, there will never be peace among mortals, so long as they are unwittingly manipulated by the gods. The divine enslavement that Woodica reveres perpetuates ignorance, chaos, and violence across the world. I only wish to destroy the darkness that surrounds the gods, that you may better see us for what we are.
That's insane. I hope Magrin explodes 2 volcanoes on you for good measure. I guess that's what one way to get a response. What?
Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Go on, wait! Before it's too late, you gotta take the souls I harvested for you.
The
Priestess.
priestess thrusts her light-pulsing lantern outward, as if waiting for Aethys to take it from her.
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. You have taken responsibility for them, and only you can decide their fate. Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Magrin has intended for me.
Much appreciated. This is to make us even, you know. I didn't ask for your help and I don't want it. Oh, praise Aethys. What an amazing gesture.
For your sake, I will ignore that. Brace yourself, Watcher.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on her feet as if she might faint.
Hey, Aethys, we're not done here. You and I, we're not finished. Don't think you can just move me aside like all the rest. Maybe you can't be stopped. But on behalf of everyone you've trampled, betrayed, and ignored, I'll be coming to see you again.
Adair spits. In the surging heat, it never reaches the ground.
Perhaps we will meet again, Adair. Until then, take care of the Watcher.
Aethys's great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, there is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Aethys's body. Your soul glides amid the many trapped with Aethys. As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Aethys's body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Audra body, but does not slow its movement. Rathun rush to higher ground, but cannot outpace the lava, which overwhelms and consumes them as it rises. Your attention returns to the heart of Aethys's body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Audra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again?
Yes, it's about time. Why wouldn't I be?
Since we've parted, you've become someone else. I have become myself. When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore.
Oh god, not this.
Your senses yank back to your body, still in Aethys's hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body, and still, he moves. The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water, taller than Nekataka, taller than Aethys, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rumbling of a terrible stampede. The wave slams into Aethys. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him, back with yourself. Are you still the same Watcher who returned the lost souls of the Deerwood to the wheel? The soul observes you, waiting.
I am, and I
I
hope.
am.
Oops, sorry. So I am, and I hope to return those souls to the wheel before I am done. I am, and I will do everything I can to save those poor souls before I am done. It's passion. It's rational. This is benevolent. We're benevolent. And somewhat passionate.
Good. Then this should be easy. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Aethys stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship with one hand. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Audra, back to your soul. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And it's time for us to go. Together.
Together.
The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious speed. You are thrust back through the Audra, out of the palm of Aethys' hand, back into your body. You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, every piece of you is touching every piece of them. Through the distant window of your eyes, you see Aethys push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Audra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred. He watches you depart, and you hear a voice in your mind as you sink deeper into the blackness of sleep.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell if its thoughts are separate from your own. Aethys is going to Ukaizo? He's going to stop the wheel? Aethys is going to Ukaizo. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Aethys touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
Dum dum dum. 2 blessings? What are blessings good for? We've been collecting them, apparently, and I don't know what they're good for. Anyway, a pounding headache drags you most of the way back to your senses. Your vision blurs and an acrid taste fills your parched mouth. The details of the room slowly come into focus, the sounds of an ongoing debate, a distant echo.
Are we simply going to wait? What if he never wakes up?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Aethys is marching on Ukaizo. We have to move.
In the brief silence, you hear Nozani Karu's boots scrape against tile as she paces.
He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him, destroying the wheel to make sure they never come back.
She shakes her head and chuckles with grim appreciation.
It's a coup, and we have to muster the strength to stop it.
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must live to deserve the world they make for us.
Minakaza rests her chin on her fist and she considers. The assembled leaders turn their attention away from each other in a prolonged and thoughtful silence. At last you feel fully present and steady on your feet. The attention of the room abruptly shifts to you, filling the void with expectant whispers. I'm fine, not that anyone asked.
You bear witness to the work of the gods. It seems they are not finished with you yet.
Of course not.
You know, every time you come back from the dead, it's a little less exciting. You gotta space it out more.
Join our talks, I say. Rational discussion will gust away the ominous smoke rising from Ashen Maw.
Minakaza gestures to you with an open palm.
The dead fire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose, a greater good, Akira.
She looks to each of the envoys in turn.
For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough to make a difference.
Castle glances around the room at the gathered parties, his brows climbing.
What we need is brass. Rawatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if...
Oh, she breaks off at the boom of a door slamming open. Commotion echoes from the entrance hall. As everyone turns toward the noise, her hand strays to her gun. The sound of approaching footsteps grows in volume as a courier scrambles into the throne room. Panting and glistening with sweat, his mouth opens and closes like a fish, gasping desperately for breath.
Ships have formed a blockade around Queen's Berth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
What? But what about our ships? I must get a message through to the captains.
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a stirring bid for my attention.
Minakaza narrows her gaze past the open door.
Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better terms than this.
Minakaza begins to rise, but the courier speaks up ahead of her.
My queen! They fly the colors of pirates! The Principe are...
Well, what have we here?
Yeah, I know you. A confident voice booms from the open door. The motley sailors who don't hold the Hawaiian guards at bay with drawn weapons take in some of the more opulent decorations with avid interest. One pirate separates out from the fold, sauntering boldly forward.
Forgive me, lovesome, but it looks like you're having a party. A rather fine one to which you didn't invite me.
She winks, Salma glinting in the light as she cocks her pistol high above her head.
You painted vagrants are a plague on my tribes. Why should I not hang you from the walls of my garden?
Minakaza grips the handrest of her throne. The handrest of her throne as if ready to vault up and attack.
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the first place.
She glowers in the direction of the throne.
Oh, I do love when they squabble. But I'm here for neither pleasantries nor entertainment. We've bigger fish to fry. Or should I say gods?
The determined-looking guard inches closer to Aedlis from the edge of the court. Without looking, the Principe captain swivels her pistol to aim straight at his chest.
Now everyone just calm down. I promise we won't fire on you at this time. Unless firstly provoked. That is, until once we've safely absconded from the city back to the high seas.
She grins magnanimously.
Then all bets are off again, aye?
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate, I suggest you reach it quickly.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their word?
She crosses her arms, the wooden hand groaning.
Right you are. However...
It's an odd expression. What's the expression that's odd? The narrow-eyed look she settles on the room is more than a little bloodthirsty.
I'm here because I've got questions, ones that can't wait. And the Lovesome Watcher's the only one likely to answer them nicely.
Oh, bigger fish to fry. Well, it means you can't be bothered with small fish. You need big fish because you're hungry. Small fish won't satiate you. You know, fill you up. If we want to reach Okazo, we'll need every ship at our disposal. All of us must plan for the inevitable, even if we cooperate. Aethys wins. With friends like these, our cause is doomed already. If we want to reach Okazo, we need every ship at our disposal.
Ukaizo? What's the lost city of gold got to do with a god on a rampage?
Using the barrel of her gun, she tips her hat back curiously. Aethys is going to get her to break the reincarnation cycle. Hey, look, we're being honest.
Well, fuck if that doesn't put things into perspective. But what's that even mean in the long run? Folks who die won't be coming back again.
Our souls will be trapped in the in-between. Maybe not at first, but eventually Arrow will be starved of life. You can't just arrive late and expect me to explain everything. It's possible, I don't know. This isn't exactly common. Your souls will be trapped in the in-between. That's really what it means.
This is all dark and foreboding sounding. But what's it mean for my soul? I mean, I like the idea of pirating throughout the Great Beyond as much as the next gal. But if, say, I got no awareness after I die, does it even matter what happens?
Ak, of course you have no interest past that of your eyes and your stomach. Let us speak now of what can be done. Must be done. Watcher, you know best of all of us what our options are.
Our only hope is to reason with him. Every cannon in Aora couldn't slow him down. More answers could become apparent when we land on Okazo.
The Huana made compacts with the gods on Lost Ukaizo. Anything can happen on the shores of our ancestors.
He nods.
I say it is a place where mortals can reach beyond themselves, do freely what animancers struggle to dream.
We have to act quickly. Defending Ukaizo is the highest priority.
Pensive, focused look sharpens the lines in her face. She scratches her cheek with the fingers of her wooden hand.
Our ships are fast and well-equipped. We could sail to the edge of Andra's mortar. See if Aethys' passage opens a way through the storms.
She narrows her eyes, watching the others.
Of course, finding Ukaizo once we're through is another matter.
You can sense Aethys in Andra's mortar. My soul calls out to him from inside him. If you can get me through Andra's mortar, I can take you to Ukaizo. Ukaizo. Yeah, one it is.
That's so. You just might be able to save us.
She scratches her chin, an eager glimmer in her eyes.
We speak of collectively sailing for Andra's mortar, but this crown will not support any plan that involves a single outsider ship landing on the shores of Ukaizo.
Hush falls across the room as Anakaza makes her proclamation.
It is for this moment that the gods test me. anyone who seeks to cross Andra's Mortar will learn that the gates of Ukaizo are the end of compromise with the Huana.
We're not here to debate over territory. Our souls are in jeopardy. Can everyone agree to an armistice while we work together through this crisis?
I don't mean to let Aethys end us while we bicker. But the fate of Ukaizo is not exclusively a Huana concern.
I think I'm getting the gist of it now.
She rubs the barrel of her gun under her jaw thoughtfully, then she crooks you a cunning grin.
While these witless princocks go at each other's throats, we Principi will cut through the storms and plunder the City of Gold. Whatever Aethys is seeking in those ruins, we'll find it, and then we'll sell it to the highest bidder. That, or me and mine will have front row seats to the end of the world.
If the Huana cannot take back our beginning, then our end fast approaches. The gods will judge us by our devotion to Ukaizo.
Are you going to guard it as closely as you've guarded your palace today?
She shoots a meaningful stare at the pirates.
Ukaizo was yours once, and you lost it. Meanwhile, the storms that cover Andra's Mortar plague Rauatai too. We will help the Watchers stop Aethys, but we will not leave our country's future in soft hands. We hope the Watcher agrees.
She nods to you.
Watcher, there are two kinds of people in the Deadfire. Those who have called it home since time immemorial, and opportunists.
Glares at the assembled dignitaries.
With Ukaizo under our control, the Huana would restore order as it has not been seen since the days of our ancestors.
She nods slowly, holding her gaze all the while.
Ak, order. And the only question is whether it will be the order of ignorance and tradition, or else of conquest. The secrets to be found in Ukaizo could elevate us all beyond the telling. I will not relinquish that dream so easily.
With that, Castle turns to stride away, his shoulders set in a rigid line. Without so much as a final farewell, Aldous tips her head to her armed crew, and the pirates withdraw as swiftly as they arrived.
Watcher, I say the time to play at freelancing is at an end. Any of us could get you to Ukaizo, but only one of us will stand by your side.
Studying you carefully, Anake's Kaza nods and gestures for her attendants to clear the room.
Let's speak, Watcher, while we have the chance.
So, how are we with factions and stuff? Records. Export. Summary. Where's our faction stuff? Reputations. There we go. So, these are our friends. How come not everybody's here? What's this? And Yahoo and Pelagie. So, oh, that's, I don't remember who that is. Shodi's only a 1. Ader's only a 1? I don't understand. Why is it so low? They've been with us basically the whole time. Okay, so Valiant Trading Company's at 3, Deadfire's at 3, Principi's at 3, Pirates and Huana's at 3. Nakataka's only at 1. That's a city, though. Slavers don't like us. Children of the Dawn Stars, they like us. Elver's Row criminals like us. No, they don't like us. It's a -4. Port Mage, we spent a whole lot of time there. Oh, but we saved it from stuff, didn't we? Gullet. Tikawara Village. So, I don't know. I've been crowded by that. Okay. I don't know who I would want to side with, in all honesty.
I say it is not every day that a ship pulls into port from Margaret's teeth. You are not too singed, I hope.
Yeah, he looked you up and down and clearly impressed.
Our enemies scramble for Kaizo, dropping all pretense of strategy in their panic and haste.
Sighing, he gestures for you to speak freely. I have questions.
Ikera, both topics I know well.
I want to know more about Kaizo. How does the caste system work in Nekataka? I don't care about that. I don't seem to think much about the trading companies. What do you think of your sister's rule? I want to know more about Kaizo.
My sister would say that Ukaizo is the birth canal of the tribes, and we are destined to return and discover ourselves again. Ask Onikaza if you would know more. She is the family historian. I am the family arsenal.
How does the caste system? I don't care about the caste system. I don't seem to think much of the trading companies. What do you think of your sister's rule?
We agree on much, I say. The prosperity of the Huana, our burden to appease the gods.
He clears his throat and cranes his neck to tell if anybody is eavesdropping.
In the trading companies, Onikaza sees Worika testing us, weighing who deserves the Isles. I see Ngate sending krakens of gold and iron against our ship, but arming us with a single harpoon.
It's not a lot of stuff here. Trading companies.
My sister has mastered the diplomat's tongue, and I am foolish to give her frustrations a loud voice.
He sheepishly scratches the back of his head.
But Ikera, I pray every day that Ngati tests the outsiders against her tallest waves and longest serpents.
Okay, well, we didn't have a whole lot of stuff to say. Coming swarm. Oh, storm, sorry. Forge alliances or prepare your ship for a hard voyage. Blah, blah, blah. Any of them is sure to anger the others in the end. You could also go glum. But the Drow Dow won't survive the journey without significant upgrades. I need the very best hull and sails available in the Deadfire. I can find the Valiant Trading Company headquarters there. So, found a Blackwood log. It'll allow me to craft a hull that can travel through Andra's mortar. Oh, so I don't need them. Oh, but I don't have a sail, though. I don't have the sail, I just have the hull. Skipping ahead, still haven't heard from these guys. Been a while. Care about that. Do I want to be my ally, I guess. Now you can try the other DLC or head towards the end of the game. Try the other DLC? I don't know where does it start? I don't have anything here that's kind of doesn't really suggest anything about another DLC. Yeah, look, the book is glowing again. Thought Wodoka didn't want to talk to me anymore. Why is the book glowing? Or warm? Lost Sanctum is right near Harbinger's Watch. In the northwest corner of the map. Northwest corner, wow, okay. Per day, 7 per day. We're good on stuff, right? Good for a couple of months worth of sailing still. Doesn't really take us that long to sail anywhere, does it? Battle-worn grimoires. We don't need those. Actually, that belt. Never know when you're going to need some more. Survival, right? Just in case. As much money as I hoped there. We don't need to talk about it right now, so... You know what? This is where we're going to stop. Because I just saw the time. So, before we go any farther today, stop here. And call it a day. So, thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was fun. Got a lot of stuff done today, it feels like. Don't forget your question for Mrs. Gimpy. Weird Al. Does she like him? She's going to look at me funny, just so you know. Anyway. Pillars of Eternity 2. Where are we playing this next? Definitely Sunday. This Sunday, next Monday. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I haven't decided yet. Might be playing some X4 with the Star Wars Interworlds mod. That got an update a couple of days ago, so I want to start playing that again, or streaming it actually. That might be tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Wednesday, Star Sector or X4? I don't know. Thursday, Star Sector or X4? I don't know. I haven't decided those days either yet. Friday, though, is Celeste Multiplayer with Jeff, Hobo, and Hurricane. Oh, Stompin' Tom. Sorry, Stompin' Tom. Oh, that's going to be hard to remember. I better write that down. Just a second. Who is Stompin' Tom? Who is Stompin' Tom? I will not remember that name. Okay, so schedule. So we got Friday, Celeste Multiplayer with Jeff, Hope, and Hurricane. Saturday is Star Wars: The Old Republic, and then Sunday we should be back here to Pillars of Eternity 2. Monday as well, probably. Okay, that's it. That's it. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for not sure yet. Not sure yet. Could be this, could be X4. We'll see. Hey, Desperator, welcome back. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for stuff. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to stop. Your dinner will be ready shortly and Mrs. Gimpy wants to actually talk to you. Make sure you tell everyone to have a great day or evening and we will see them tomorrow. Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
There we go. And again, if you've missed any episodes of this run, visit YouTube. You can find them up there. Actually, every stream basically goes up in YouTube eventually. So, anyway, that's it. See you tomorrow.